Throughout history, certain leaders have left a trail of destruction, death, and devastation in their wake. They were ruthless, merciless, and their reigns changed the world in ways we can never forget. But who were these dangerous figures, and what made them so terrifying? From ancient emperors to modern dictators, these leaders were responsible for some of the most horrific events in human history. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous leaders in history. Stick around to see who made the list and why their power was so deadly. But before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with more chilling historical content. Caligula, Roman Emperor. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the infamous Roman Emperor Caligula, known for his extreme cruelty. Caligula's reign was marked by bizarre and terrifying acts. From appointing his horse as a consul to ordering executions for fun, Caligula's reign of terror lasted just 4 years, but it was enough to leave an everlasting stain on the Roman Empire. He was assassinated by his own guards in 41 AD, but the legacy of his madness lives on. 9. Ivan the Terrible, Tsar of Russia. Next up, we have Ivan the Terrible, the first Tsar of Russia. Ivan's brutal rule left Russia in a state of fear. Known for his unpredictable temper, he executed thousands of people, including his own son, in a fit of rage. His violent conquests and paranoia shaped Russia into a country marked by terror. His reign of terror set the tone for Russian autocracy and instilled a culture of fear that lasted for centuries. 8. Pol Pot, Cambodian dictator. At number 8 is Pol Pot, the leader of the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia. His regime caused one of the worst genocides in history, with an estimated 2 million people dying under his brutal policies. Pol Pot's goal was to create a perfect agrarian society, but in doing so, he slaughtered intellectuals, artists, and anyone deemed a threat to his vision. His reign left Cambodia scarred, and even though he died in 1998, the horrors he caused are still felt today. 7. Genghis Khan, Mongol Emperor. In at number 7 is the legendary Genghis Khan. His conquest of nearly half of the known world in the 13th century brought unprecedented destruction. His Mongol army, known for their cruelty, massacred entire cities, and it's estimated that over 40 million people lost their lives under his rule. While he built one of the largest empires in history, the human cost was staggering. 6. Adolf Hitler, German dictator. At number 6, we have one of the most notorious names in history, Adolf Hitler. The dictator behind World War II and the Holocaust, Hitler's fascist regime, led to the deaths of over 70 million people. His vision of a racially pure society resulted in the systematic murder of 6 million Jews alongside millions of others he deemed undesirable. Hitler's actions not only destroyed Europe, but changed the course of the 20th century forever. 5. Benito Mussolini, Italian fascist dictator. Number Give brings us to Benito Mussolini, the Italian dictator and ally of Hitler. Mussolini's fascist regime led to brutal military campaigns in Africa and Europe, as well as the suppression of dissent through violence and intimidation. His obsession with power made him a dangerous figure whose leadership contributed to the rise of fascism in Europe. Mussolini's hunger for dominance led to Italy's suffering in World War II, and his eventual downfall was just as dramatic as his rise to power. 4. Joseph Stalin, Soviet dictator. Coming in at number 4 is Joseph Stalin, the leader of the Soviet Union. Stalin's rule was marked by mass purges, forced labor camps, and widespread famine. It's estimated that over 20 million people died under his iron-fisted regime, including millions in the gulags and through forced collectivization. Stalin's paranoia and ruthless ambition transformed the Soviet Union into a superpower, but at an unimaginable human cost. 3. Saddam Hussein, Iraqi dictator. Number 3 on our list is Saddam Hussein, the brutal dictator of Iraq. Hussein's reign was defined by oppression, chemical attacks, and the suppression of his people. His use of chemical weapons against the Kurdish population in the 1980s and his brutal invasion of Kuwait in 1990 caused the deaths of thousands. His oppressive regime ended in 2003 when he was overthrown by the US-led invasion. His violent leadership left a permanent scar on Iraq and the wider Middle East. 2. Mao Zedong, Chinese communist leader. At number 2, Mao Zedong, the founding father of the People's Republic of China. Mao's policies, such as the Great Leap Forward and the Cultural Revolution, caused the deaths of tens of millions. His radical socialist ideas led to famine, violence, and the destruction of China's cultural heritage. While Mao transformed China into a global power, the cost was catastrophic for its people. 1. King Leopold II, Belgian king. And finally at number 1, King Leopold II of Belgium, often forgotten in the list of history's most dangerous leaders. Leopold's actions in the Congo Free State led to one of the most horrific genocides of the modern era. His brutal exploitation of the Congo resulted in the deaths of an estimated 10 million people through forced labor, mutilation, and starvation. His reign of terror went unchecked for decades, and it wasn't until the international outcry that it finally ended. Leopold's crimes are often overshadowed by other genocides, but the scale of the tragedy he inflicted on the Congolese people is nothing short of horrific. What do you think? Who do you think should be higher on the list, and who would you remove? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're fascinated by history's darkest leaders, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more shocking historical content. So there you have it, the top 10 most dangerous leaders in history. These leaders wielded immense power, but their legacies are forever tainted by the suffering and destruction they caused. It's crucial to remember these dark chapters in history, so we can ensure that we never repeat the mistakes of the past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, share with your friends, and check out the related videos on our channel to dive deeper into history's most fascinating stories. Click on the video to explore more chilling historical facts, and make sure to subscribe so you never miss out on more incredible content. Join us as we uncover the hidden stories that shaped our world and ensure that history's lessons remain alive for generations to come. Together, we will navigate through the past and bring these important tales to light, reminding everyone that knowledge is our greatest weapon against repetition. By understanding the consequences of power misused, we can forge a path toward a future where history does not repeat itself.